Hello, everybody. Welcome to the All Stars live stream for game number 5. This game will be Team Desi versus Team Alaska. I am Carmen Slam Diego, joined by...
I'm Muffin Tumble. Hello. We're going to show you some brackets from today and tell you the journey. This will be the second game for each of these teams. Both, unfortunately, took a loss, but they get to play here to win. This is a consolation game. Do you have points for those games? I do.
I do. We have Team Desi. The score for them versus the Jersey All-Stars was 154 to 63. And then we have Team Alaska. That is the one I'm missing the score.
It was 42, and Iowa, from a competition from Illinois and Iowa, they won 205 to 42. So Iowa goes back to play Missouri later today. But Team Alaska lost by 42. So both teams had a loss, but they all hope for a W on this next one. Do you want to talk about who's skating on these teams?
Yes, of course. So, skating today for Team Desi, if this is your first time tuning in with us, we have number 106, Atlas Sun, 1134, Heavy Metal Battle Cat, 12, Milagritos, number 16, Aska Jam, number 1701, Patty LaBelle, number 175, C'est La Vive, number 19, Tokyo Drift, number 28, Sing, number 3404, Nikki Trikisavi, 404, TH,
Z.
4590, Bad Habit Barbie, 5011, Moxie Balboa, 562, Cat Can Do, and 826, Metallica Breath. And you might recognize some names in here. Bad Habit Barbie has been pulling double duty, playing with a black diaspora as well.
Yes, indeed. And, okay, in the blue-colored jersey is all the way from that 50th state or 49th state. Alaska, we have 0, Athena Latina, 13, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, 20, Solid as Jamrock, 222, Semi-Automatic, 3, Jamit Janet, 35, Grieve, 359, Absolute Chaos, 38, Kittens, 411, Maybe Good, 53, Vix, 609, Magoo, 69, Nova, 7, Tiffinator, 904, Yeti or Not, 904, and 94 is Squasha.
And let's go ahead and give a shout out to our skating officials. Those are the ones you see in stripes. For this game, we have Yoshi Dint, Zero Factorial, Doc Lawless, Destruction Arson, Painswalker, Audrey Hipborn, and Carmen Dragon. Those are our skating officials, and a shout out to our NSOs, our non-skating officials. We have a Sinomen, Misery Chop, Candied Bacon, Orville Wreck, French Thwarter, Wednesday Adams, $1 Million Brand, and Tornado Alley. So let's give a big round of applause to our skating and non-skating officials.
Here, we can't do it without you. I want to give a shout out to everyone watching from home. I'm glad you found us, even though you notice we have switched feeds, but check your email. If you know any friends that paid for the feed and can't find us, let them know to check their email. But I see Delirium Trigger out there watching, filling out info with people who are from Texas. There's so many people from Texas Roller Girls playing with Team Desi today. But hi, let me see. Squirrel Interrupted. I love your name from Las Vegas.
That's a good name.
It is a good name. Rotten Heart Skate Shop, Fort Myers, Florida. Oh, this is in your neck of the woods.
That is my neck.
All our Florida players, but we especially love Nuki on Bipolar, Vixen Mush, and Indigenous, and Foxy on BD. Sorry, there may have been a typo there. Go Team Alaska. Thank you, Rebecca O'Day. Bugsy says, oh my God, BHB is playing this one. Yes, Bad Habit Barbie is everywhere, always. Saram is watching from Kansas City, cheering for Team Desi and my teammate Sing. Sing is here. Let's go, AK. That's from Alex. Delirium Trigger, all these current and alumni Texas Royal Girls between Desi and AK for sure. Janet in the house, and Squasha. Squasha also is on Delirium Trigger's home team. Also used to play for the Honky Tonk Heartbreakers.
And we have gotten the first whistle for the start of the game, and next whistle starts the jam.
Yes, the clock is going to catch up with the officials. So Jam 1. Let's see. Let's go, Desi. A lot of Team Desi fans. Shout out to Muffin and for the Ashford and Simpson reference. Yes, hello. Let's go. Payne's hip burn. I have hip burn. Wednesday Adams. Yes, officiating for us all weekend long. I believe we are ready. Yeah, that looks like, speaking of Texas skaters, Janet now lives in Alaska and skates for them, but used to skate for Texas, was on the Hustlers home team. So good to see Janet. If you know Janet, a bundle of energy and happiness, always.
Just a couple of notes about
Squasha.
game.
Oh. Squasha also had a stint at Assassination City, but also Texas Roller Girls, and now Alaska.
All over the place.
Oh, yeah.
And we have gotten that first whistle. This game has started.
That is Tokyo Drift jamming for Team Desi at the front of the at the front of that. Janet almost out, contending with the pivot for Desi, trying to get around. Great blocking up there. Who is that pivot? Ooh, Janet takes the first lead jammer status of this game.
That was number 106, Allison.
Allison, great blocker, Allison. Janet trying to stick around the outside. Gets tapped out by Moxie, also from Texas Roller Girls. Moxie Balboa, and also skates her Rockin' City Roller Derby out of Texas. So there we go. Alaska takes the first. Oh, is it our first scoreless jam? Maybe.
I thought I saw a point.
There they are, 3.
There we are. I was like, I know I saw some passing there. So 3 points for Alaska in that first jam.
It looks like Milagritos about to jam for Team Desi, also from Texas Roller Girls, also a member of the travel team of Texas.
Milagritos actually won MVP for the first game.
Ooh, yeah, totally worth it. Great jammer. That's Absolute Chaos, donning the star for Alaska.
And out of the pack first is Absolute Chaos, number 350, getting lead jammer for Alaska.
We do have a power jam for Alaska. Milagritos going to the penalty box, the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box.
And 4 more points for Alaska as they enter this power jam.
Absolute coming through. Second scoring pass. Takes a knee. Quick regrouping of Desi. Not enough to stop. No, Absolute Chaos is through. And I really want to call Absolute Chaos ABC because those are great initials. ABC lead jammer, second scoring pass.
And it looks like a ghost blocker may have taken out one of the officials.
Definitely Fathom blocker in the house.
They followed me. We have ghost blockers in my gym. They wanted to come to the tourney.
They're here. Spirits are everywhere. Okay, power jam. We have a first star pass of the game from Milagritos to
number 106, Allison.
Okay, Allison forcing that call off. That's 2 scoreless jams for Desi. 11 more on the board for Alaska. 14-0, 17 and a half minutes left in this game. If you are just joining us, this is an abridged game. They will be abridged all day and into the early games of tomorrow. 2 20-minute periods, 5-minute intermission, 5 penalties allowed per game per skater.
Yeah, last game we actually had a skater that was pretty close on a Black Diaspora that they had 4 penalties, so it was close.
Oh, that's great. Azka Jam donning the star has already been declared lead jammer for Team Desi. Grieve donning the star and out on initial, donning the Alaska actually, out on initial pass for Team Alaska.
Azka Jam finding no resistance on the outside line, claiming those 4 points and calling it off right as the opposing jammer hit the pack. 4 points for Team Desi, and that was a 0-point jam for Alaska.
Team Desi on the scoreboard. Oh, yes, Metallica Breath. There's a shout out for Metallica from Juan Bach. And yeah, Metallica also from Texas Roller Girls. Metallica Breath. That is a reference from the Babysitter's Dead, or Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Okay, Tokyo Drift donning the star for a second time for Team Desi. Jammer is 53 for... It's Vix. Vix jammed a lot earlier today, and Vix is your lead jammer for Alaska.
Vix coming around the pack. We have a quick moving pack. It looks like the pack is finally slowing down. It looks like Desi's trying to slow the pack down, trying to make it a little bit more difficult for Alaska. And due to that, they had to release Tokyo Drift, now coming around on a point collecting pass. And the jam is called off.
Yeah, quite a little bit of pileup over there right before turn number 3. Everyone looks up, but it looked like it was a bowling split.
Yes, that is exactly what it looked like.
But 2 on the board for Alaska, 16-4, 15 and a half minutes left in the first period. ABC on the line for Alaska against Milagritos. Absolutely Chaos is coming into this jam with 11 of those 16 points for Alaska.
Want to give a big shout out to some of our sponsors: 187 Killer Pads, 888 Hampton Inn and Suites, Louisiana's Cajun Bayou, and Acadian Ambulance Service, who's actually providing our game medic services.
Oh.
And out of the pack is 350 Absolute Chaos, getting lead jammer for Alaska.
That was a lovely escape. Like the inside lane was just totally open, and she flew right through.
And I was like, wait a minute, did we have a power jam? But I do see now that Milagritos has the start in hand.
Star pass to Moxie Balboa.
That was a
Ooh.
very quick star pass.
It was slick. Oh, it's a treat to see Moxie jam. Moxie used to jam all the time and then doesn't like to, but they made her. Hi, Moxie, we see you. Okay. Jam number 6 coming up. Janet again for Alaska. Ooh, it's Aska Jam for Team Desi.
Yeah, turn 3 is hard to see in-house for us as well, at least where we're sitting.
Oh, indeed. We're behind all the action. Oh, Aska Jam.
Aska Jam pushing 2 blockers, trying to get through. Great blocking on part of Alaska, but Aska Jam had to get out of there, gets lead jammer, but it looks like we have Janet coming around quick, making quick work of the track as both jammers approach the pack.
Yeah, Aska Jam is at 100% lead jammer status and the only scorer so far this game. Managed to get 3 on that one. No, 1 point. So Alaska wins that jam 3-1. 23-5 in favor of Team Alaska. 13 minutes left in the first period. We're going to have Vix on the line for Alaska. Tokyo Drift starting to start for the 3rd time this game. Ooh, around the outside. Vix is out first and is your lead jammer for Alaska. Tokyo Drift caught up at turn 1. Almost out, gets tapped to the infield. That was a nice block by 13.
And it does seem like Alaska lost one of their blockers due to a multiplayer checking into the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Both jammers out. Tokyo Drift out. 1 lap behind Vix. That'll be a scoreless jam for Desi. They will hold at 5. 5 more for Alaska, taking them to 28. We're going to have Milagritos back on the line for Team Desi. And I think
Grieve, number 35.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, is it? Because it looks like a 9. Hold on. It looks like Nova.
No, Nova 69. It's absolute chaos is what the scoreboard says. We'll see. We'll tell you as soon as we know for sure.
I was like, okay, there goes 60. Oh, it was
950?
Oh, yep.
359. It is absolutely
I knew I saw a
chaos.
9 in there.
ABC. Ooh, forcing that call off. Who was lead on that one? If you're in the chat, who had lead on that jam? Jam number 8.
Both made it out at the same time, and I was still trying to check what that number was.
I think it was Mila. If I'm wrong that Mila Gritos was not lead jammer, please let us know in the chat. I'm going to assume it was Mila. Okay, 528. Now we're going to have Aska Jam back on the line. Aska Jam's the only successful jammer so far this game for Team Desi.
Alaska running into that Team Desi tripod quite hard, trying to get through, but Team Desi is holding back. Is it actually Grieve this time? Yes. Holding back Grieve. And with some assistance from Sugar Honey Iced Tea, trying to break up that tripod, get Grieve through for Lead Jammer. Lead Jammer still hasn't been called.
I got to call Alaska's game earlier with Jack Pallet earlier, and he let me know that Sugar Honey Iced Tea can make a lovely acronym. So very fun name, and it is fun to say the name in full, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, baby.
And that's actually what's on their jersey.
Oh, nice.
Is the acronym.
I did not.
So I said the full name. Trying to keep it PG.
Indeed.
PG-13, because we got juniors.
Okay,
will be skating later on.
Ask a Jam, 100% Lead Jammer status for Ask a Jam so far this game.
And we had a star pass on part of Alaska. Star was passed over to Nova, but the jam was called off. Nova, who was actually MVP for their game earlier against Iliwa.
4 more on the board for Team Desi. They're up to 9. We've got 28 for Alaska. Just under 10 minutes in this game.
Another shout out to our captain sponsors. That's our Kwood and Randazzo's Bakery and Crash Course, as well as Rydell.
Janet on the line against Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift at the front of that pack. What? Your Lead Jammer. 3 lead jams in a row for Team Desi.
But Janet came out of that pack so quick and now has lapped.
Janet, I love you.
Has lapped Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift calling it off right as Janet was approaching the pack, keeping Alaska from gaining any more points. Current score, Team Desi 11, Alaska 28.
Ooh, I think that's our first scoreless jam of the game. That was exciting. And Desi's still in it, holding Alaska to only 28 points. We have 9 minutes left in the first half. We're going to have Mila Gritos back on the line against Vix.
And it looks like we do have a player in the Hampton Inn & Suites penalty box right now. And it looks like Mila Gritos out of the pack, getting Lead Jammer. But Vix is also out. Both jammers out on point collecting passes.
Ooh, nice.
We had an attempted apex jump. Unfortunately, it was not successful.
So is that another scoreless jam? No, there's 4, getting all 4.
No, they did get the points. Team Desi has gotten Lead Jam the last 4 jams. We are currently in Jam 11, so that's about half.
Yeah, it's a 10-0 run in the last 3 jams in favor of Desi as well. Really trying to chip away in that lead. Alaska has almost doubled that score. But Desi's still in this game. We have Aska Jam back on the line against Grieve. I saw in the chat Grieve is being forced to jam, so doesn't usually prefer to jam, but doing a great job for Alaska.
And Alaska gets lead.
Is that Grieve? Oh, yes,
Nope,
yes, thank you.
It's absolute chaos, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was absolute chaos, not Grieve.
Oh. Thank you.
Skating right now. Their numbers look very close. But that was actually absolute chaos jamming for Alaska. They did have lead and called off the jam after getting 6 points.
We're going to have a power start in favor of Alaska. Aska Jam will start the next jam from the Hamilton Inn & Suites penalty box. Oh, that's the first points for Alaska within 4 jams.
Yeah, even though Desi was getting lead, they were not allowing Alaska to get any points. They were calling it off super quick. And right off the whistle, Vix makes it out of the pack, gets lead. This is currently a power jam for Alaska, but the opposing jammer will be joining us shortly.
Ooh, Moxie Balboa doing some great defense at the front. Ooh, great job by Vic staying inbounds, sidestepping through, getting lead jammer status. Or that's a scoring pass, sorry. For Alaska.
getting through the pack and trying to get through that wall makes it look easy. Getting another 4 points for Alaska.
Alaska Jam just caught up in the back. Power Jam is over. I see Bad Habit Barbie pivot in waiting. Yes, slick star pass. Yes, it almost looked like a fakie, but yes, Bad Habit Barbie, now the jammer of record for Team Desi.
And now 4 more points for Alaska, but both jammers are coming in on point collecting passes, and it looks like they went ahead, hit the pack, and called it off. They were able to get 2 points on that last pass for a total of 14.
Yeah, that's the highest scoring jam of this game. No, we had, yeah, that's correct, 14 by Vix. Vix is sitting on 23 of those 48 points so far this game. It looks like we're going to have Jam It Janet against Tokyo Drift. Jam It Janet at the front of that pack. Physically pushing that pivot all the way, but sneaking through the inside. Tokyo Drift is your lead jammer.
You could hear the toe stop like scraping against the cement as they were pushing that blocker. Tokyo Drift coming up to the pack, and it looks like this is a power jam for Team Desi as Alaska's jammer is in the box.
It's the first jammer penalty in favor of Desi.
Is this Desi's first power jam as well? It is.
Yes.
4 points for Team Desi on that go around.
Okay, we have a penalty on one of the Desi blockers. Tokyo still in control, through on his third scoring pass. This is a high scoring jam for Team Desi and the first point scored by Tokyo Drift so far this game.
All right, Tokyo Drift making it through the pack one more time for an additional 4 points, bringing it to 16, now making this the highest scoring pass in this game.
Huge 16-point jam. Desi doing a great job closing that gap. It's only 17 points separating these two teams. 3.5 minutes in the first period. So we're going to have Jam It Janet starting this next jam from the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box. We're going to have Milagritos on the line for Team Desi. A nice pivot line start. And Power Jam's already over. Jam It Janet already halfway through the pack.
Yep, Jam It Janet just at the front of the pack now, trying to get through those blockers, and makes it out first, getting lead for Alaska. And we have Milagritos still trying to get through that pack. Almost made it out, but getting caught by number 13 from Alaska.
Ooh, nice catch.
That was a good catch. Took the jammer as far as they could, then had to release. But the jam was then called off. 4 more points for Alaska.
That takes them to 52. Desi will hold at 31. 2.5 minutes left in this period.
Give a shout out to our track repair team and all of our volunteers here today, helping us with the merch, with making sure our vendors are all set up, keeping everything running so that we can bring you an awesome day of Derby.
Okay, Aska Jam stuck at the back of the, downish skater. Okay, she's up. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was just a very precarious kind of land.
It's this concrete here. It's kind of tricky. It'll slide, but it'll also stick ya.
Luckily, we have Acadian Ambulance Service who are supporting us by providing medical standby services.
Shout out medics. Shout out sponsors. You too can be a sponsor. If you want to hear us talk about you, please try and sponsor this league. We love Red Stick Junior Roller Derby as they put on this show. This is the 4th one. Ooh, lead jammer status. That took 40 seconds, but Absolute Chaos is your lead jammer.
Yeah, it did take until getting past turn 2 to get lead, but it does go to Alaska.
Aska Jam star in hand at the back of that pack.
Trying to get through, but Alaska making a strong tripod. And it looks like we have one of the blockers who came out of the box, rejoined the game, trying to provide some offense for their jammer.
It's not. Is it enough? It's not enough. Okay, Moxie
I don't know. We have a very spread pack right now.
Very spread. Oh, but who was just down? That was Aska Jam. Oh, Aska Jam getting a reset again all the way back to turn number 2.
We have one Desi blocker in the box, in our Hampton Inn and Suites box.
Oh. There were a lot of hits in that jam. But that was scoreless for Team Desi. 4 hard-fought points for Alaska, taking them to 56. 20 seconds on the period clock. Wow, this flew by. But again, it is a bridge game, but it still went by very fast.
I mean, we still haven't had... Oh, it looks... I literally just spoke too soon. I was about to say we haven't had any timeouts yet. Before the words could even come out of my mouth, we get a team timeout on part of Desi. And you know what that means. Our timeouts are sponsored by Chrissy Crash Course. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com for a custom plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by an experienced team of certified professional trainers who are also experienced roller derby skaters. Life is a contact sport.
Win! I want to also shout out 888, elevating derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology. 888, keeping all our skaters safe and sound.
And we are back. We have 11 seconds on the half clock, but we have a minute on the jam clock.
Save it for when she jams again. Okay, oops. Okay, Tokyo Drift on the line against Vix. Vix is your lead jammer. That's 3 lead jams in a row and 5 of the last 6 jams. Alaska getting lead jammer status. Okay, Tokyo Drift almost out. Yes, out on initial.
Yes.
We're losing a blocker from each team to a penalty.
It looks like Alaska Vix made it out first, getting lead jammer.
There's points for Tokyo Drift, still half a lap behind.
Vix.
Okay, Metallica breath at the front. Ooh, okay, there it is for real.
Yep. Taking us into our 5-minute intermission. This is your chance to go run, use the restroom, get a drink, hydrate, get a snack, stretch, do what you got to do. We'll be back in about 4.5 minutes.
See you soon.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
Hi folks, Line here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job, to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
Hi, welcome back. What'd you guys do? Did you refresh your beverage? So we've had a great, fun first half. I will say high scores for each team. Tokyo Drift, high score for Team Desi with 20 points. High score for Alaska is Vix with 29 of those points, give or take 1 or 2. So 10 lead gemmer stat tie for Alaska. They have 58% lead gemmer status, 7 lead gemmer status going to Team Desi. 3 star passes for Desi, none for Alaska. 1 power jam in favor of Alaska, 2 power jams in favor of Desi. Highest scoring jam 16 scored by Tokyo Drift, and then the highest scoring jam for Alaska was 14 for Team Alaska, scored by Vix. And penalties fairly for the other team. Anyway, total of 19 penalties between these two teams. So fairly clean, but again, it's a shortened game. 10 total penalties for Desi, 9 for Alaska, and we do have 1 skater on 3 penalties, which is 106. What is it I hear? Is that someone's voice? It is someone's voice. I thought it was a speaker. Okay, so 106, who is Allison, has 3 penalties, but guess what? Can have 2 more and be okay. On the second one, then you're out. But 20 minutes to go in this period as we get to the second half of Game 5, Day 1 of Y'all Stars 2026, all the way of Thibodaux, Louisiana. Let me put the scoreboard back for you. Okay, so 35-64 in favor of Alaska. Desi's still in it. Oh, speaking of penalties, Allison donning the star for the first time in this game with as jammer, and your lead jammer is Allison. Allison does have 3 penalties. I can tell you this as we're on the stream. We can share secrets like that. And we have, another quick scoring pass.
Looks like we just had another skater go into the box. We have 2 in the box right now.
Yep, and Vix is out on initial. Allison coming stuck on that second pass, but there are points for Vix. Another scoring pass for Allison. Looking to the bench. The founder and coach is Nikki Turkisavi, also an announcer, but is having a shoulder injury, so is not skating. It's so sad because she founded this league last year. Team Desi made their debut here at Y'all Stars last year, but that huge jam. But it looks like Alaska won that jam, 7-8. So, no, they did not. 11-8 to 8 in favor of Desi on that jam.
Yeah, bringing up the score to 46 Desi, 72 Alaska in the second half of the game. Once again, we are playing a bridge, so there is only a 20-minute half. We will go to full-sized or full-length games at the end, or tomorrow. And we are back. We have Aska Jam jamming for Desi. We have Absolute Chaos jamming for Alaska. Absolute Chaos really trying to push through this pack and get through. It looks like they almost made it out, but one of Desi's skaters gave a pretty hard hit. And these Desi blockers just keep reforming in front of Absolute Chaos, going as far as they could. Absolute out getting lead jam.
That took some work, like 25 seconds to get out, but yes, a star pass to Mila Gritos.
Yes.
Gritos was the pivot, star in hand. Ooh.
Yeah, it was a very sneaky star pass kind of on the back.
The pack spreading out around just past turn 3 or turn 2. It's really spread. Multiplayer block on someone. Mila now on Squasha. Ooh. Okay, so Mila forcing that call off. That will be a scoreless jam for Team Desi. They will hold at 46.
Both teams with the star pass that jam.
Ooh, who did it go to on Alaska? Did you know?
Oh no, just kidding.
Okay, it's okay. But yes, Delirium Trigger. Yes, so much Texas Roller Girls representation all over. Oh, my stream broke. Alphabetical B. Oh no, I hope you can find us back. Squasha and Moxie, Heartbreaker, yes.
Come back.
Janet, yes, Tokyo.
All right, we have Tokyo Drift on the line for Desi, Vix for Alaska. Both jammers pushing the opposing pack. Pack is moving forward just at the pivot line.
Vix
Tokyo Drift really trying to get through there, finds that opening, gets out for lead.
Ooh, more evenly matched this second half, but Vix comes into this jam with 35 points so far, so half the points scored by Vix. Vix is that on an initial. Tokyo, ooh, tap to the infield by Nova.
Yep, number 69 with that nice hit.
Nice. Tokyo still in control of this jam. Vix caught up, dealing with Metallica breath at the front of that pack.
Oh, pushing through the pack, taking a small fall, but able to get up and still clear that last blocker for 4 points before the jam ends. 3 for Desi that go around, 4 for Alaska. Our score is 49-80. This is still anybody's game.
It really is.
With a good, 2 good power jams, they could definitely close that gap.
Oh, easily. But, ooh, Bad Habit Barbie donning the star as a jammer for jam number 4 coming up, and that'll be Janet for Alaska.
Bad Habit Barbie doing double duty today, playing with Team Desi and with Black Diaspora, and it looks like we had a
track penalty.
Making this now a power jam.
Oh, they both cut.
Oh, both jammers had a track cut, so it looks like we're going to have a little jammer switcheroo in the box.
I think it's our first 2-minute jam as well, definitely of the second half. Bad Habit Barbie already out.
We had that jammer do-si-do, so we won't have a lead.
Nope.
So we will go the full 2 minutes.
Yep, semi-automatic doing great work in that tripod along with Squasha. Ooh, and we have Patty LaBelle, which I love Patty LaBelle's name so much, but doing great work as pivot for Team Desi. Jamet getting reset, dealing with Moxie Balboa at the back of that pack. Bad Habit Barbie.
Pushing very strong against this tripod, but Desi is holding.
Both jammers star in hand. That's fun. And still 43 seconds left in this jam. It's like, oh.
And we have a very long bridge here.
Oh, yeah. Nice block again by 222. It's semi-automatic.
That was a quick star pass to number 222 semi-automatic. Grabbed that star and booked it out of the pack, getting that initial pass. And it looks like we had a star pass on Team Desi as well.
That is Allison. All right, Allison now will hit the pack at turn 2. We have points.
I was going to say, at least at this point, their star passes don't matter because they already have no lead.
Right.
They would have gone the whole full 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And look at 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
And 4 points for everyone?
Yeah, it looks like that was an even jam.
Power start for Team Desi. So I guess semi-automatic did a penalty we didn't notice.
That's what it looks like. I do see them. They did check into the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Okay, so 31 points separating these two teams. 13 minutes left on the scoreboard. Power start advantage, and Askajam on the line. Askajam has been the most successful jammer for Team Desi. Nice assist by Milagritos right at turn 1. Quick reset of the Alaska blockers at the front of that pack.
And number 13 trying to get around Sugar Honey Iced Tea. It looks like they have got Sugar Honey Iced Tea in the back, trying to keep the pack from getting too far. We call this a goat in my league.
Yep, we still call it a goat, but semi-automatic power jam over. Semi-automatic sneaking through and getting lead jammer status. 120 into this jam. You can sneak out of the box and get lead jammer status, and semi-automatic is already going to hit the pack. We do have a star pass to Milagritos for Team Desi.
And the jam gets called off by semi-automatic.
So quick 4 on the board. Not really quick. That was a hard-fought 4 for Alaska, but 88-53, 12 minutes on the game clock. We do have a lot of vacancies currently. All the vacancies at the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Hampton.
Oh, that's why I couldn't say it. It's Hampton. Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Hampton. So Askajam had incredible lead jammer status earlier, right?
Yep.
And then lately lost lead jam in the last 4. So losing that lead jammer mojo in the second half. Tokyo Drift in the line, but guess what? Vix is already lead jammer for Alaska.
And here comes Vix entering the pack. And it looks like Tokyo Drift, received a penalty. So Tokyo Drift is headed to the box. It was a track cut. And making this a power jam now for Vix.
It's the fourth power jam in favor of Alaska. And then Team Desi losing a blocker. But Vix through. This is a scoring pass. The pack really spreading out, getting called back into play. Oh.
And I want to give a quick shout out to some of our crew sponsors: Synergy Bank, Bont, Smart Move Real Estate, and Walk-Ons.
Oh, how many penalties is that for Allison? Allison just went back to the penalty box. We're going to check this really
Let's see
quick.
where we are on penalties. This is an abridged game, so only 5 penalties are allowed, and it looks like we have a skater on Team Desi.
It's Allison.
Allison with 4, so they are in danger of fouling out.
So scoreless for Desi. Oh, here we go. Tokyo Drift on the line.
This started as a power jam, and it did work in favor for Alaska. Absolute Chaos getting lead jam. However, Tokyo Drift was out of the box within seconds and made it through the pack. Both jammers on point collecting passes.
Yep, she's safe. She's safe. She landed that up, but Absolute Chaos through and a scoring is, and Tokyo Drift forces that call off. That will be a 3rd scoreless jam in a row for Desi. Holding it.
With these concrete, their knee pads are definitely getting put to work. Good thing we have 187 and 888 as sponsors for this tournament.
We love all the protection. We love all the brands.
From experience, knees are expensive, so we are lucky to have amazing sponsors who protect us.
Indeed. Okay, Milo Gritos on the line again for Desi against Vix. Mila tapped to the infield and resetting.
And with a skirt whip off of Allison.
Nice.
They make it through the pack. and get lead. But here comes Alaska Vix on the line again, coming around quick.
That's the first scoreless jam for Alaska in the second half. They will hold at 96 fun points.
Did you notice that it said lead as the skater?
I thought they gave Mila lead.
Okay, but they just wrote, it just said lead. It didn't say.
Oh, maybe they didn't have their name in time, but it was
Yeah.
Mila Gritos, number 12 for
Okay.
Desi. But Mila did score 2 points on that, 55 to 96, 8.5 minutes left in this game.
And we are on a team timeout. Team timeout sponsored by Crash Course. Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Visit crashcourseroller-derby.com for a custom plan to increase agility, level up your laterals, and be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Win, sorry. Oh, but look at all the Tokyo Drift love in the chat. Yes, we are fans as well. I'm a new fan of Tokyo Drift. I am too. Tokyo is amazing, so amazing. Tokyo is so nice too, y'all. She's
Yes.
a sweet bean.
Tokyo Drift taking these curves real quick.
Yes, and so diminutive. I love a tiny skater. Okay, are we back in business? We are. Looks like we're going to have Bad Habit Barbie donning the star for Team Desi. And 4-3 pack advantage for Alaska. That's Moxie Balboa sitting out just for under 10 seconds of a penalty from the previous jam in the Hampton Suites penalty box. Okay.
Are at about 8.5 minutes left in this half. We have Bad Habit Barbie for Desi, Absolute Chaos for Alaska, and Alaska makes it out first, getting lead.
Bad Habit Barbie start in hand. The quick, super slick star pass to Azka Jam. Azka Jam coming around will hit the pack, but let's see. No. May have got 1 point there on this exiting skater. No, did not get that because they were off the track. So 0-3 in favor of Alaska. We have two pair showing on the board, 99 to 55 in favor of Alaska. Just under 8 minutes left in this game.
Current score 55, Desi, Alaska 99.
Oh, Absolute Chaos. Great lead jammer status. 7 of 8 times getting lead jammer status. 7 of 8. And shout out to our tape crew. We love our volunteers. And if you're watching at home, support your local roller derby league. We need you. It takes a village, and we love volunteers. Or if you want to learn to skate, there's plenty of options for that.
Whatever you like to do, there's a spot for you in roller derby. We're always looking for people. It's a way to be involved in your community. And also watch some pretty cool skaters.
Indeed. A lot of Aska Jam love. AZ, or is it AK? Shout out Arrakis also if you're out there. But anyway, Arrakis is AK also, but Aska Jam is magic, but it's going to be Vix on the line against Milagritos. We have 4-3 pack advantage Desi. And we have a whistle.
Yep, that wraps up our official timeout. We got to make sure that the tape is nice and safe. Don't want to get it caught up on anybody's skate wheels.
Okay. Milo at the front, hopping over legs, but looking on the inside, and your lead jammer, Vix. So that makes 8 of 9 lead jams for Vix.
But Mila Gritos with a quick little hop over that apex is out of the pack and on Vix's tail.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Ooh.
wowzers. I hope you saw that at home because that was beautiful apex landing.
The inside completely open. It was there for Mila Gritos taking.
Yes, and Desi wins that jam 4-2, and we have Alaska reaching the century mark, 101 to 59. 7 minutes left in this game. And Jamit Janet has had a break. This is only the second time that Jamit has jammed in the second half, and Jamit had 13 points from period 1.
Gonna give Vix a break.
Yeah, Vix is doing work. Oh, wow, look at the standstill. It is a grind.
Strong strong tripods right now. And then we had number 7 come in and break that up, providing some offense, which helped Janet get out of the pack and get lead.
That was Tiffinator, and Tiffinator did great work. Also got to jam one jam in the game earlier. It was so fun to watch. Janet through, yes, on a scoring pass. And we have Aska Jam out on initial.
Both skaters out of the pack on point collecting passes. Here comes Janet.
Nice.
Gets through, takes the outside with no resistance, and then calls it off after getting those 4 points. 8 points for Alaska. That jam bringing us to 59 Team Desi. I don't think that 109 has updated. Yeah, 109 Alaska.
And then Captain Motorboater is our producer today. I don't know if I mentioned that, but throwing us some stats over here. So Alaska getting lead jammer status 6 of 7 of the last jams. So, yes, on a roll. But 40 points separating these two teams, right? Is that 50? 50 points.
Yeah, 50 points. That one's easy math. I can do that one.
Bad Habit Barbie against Absolute Chaos. Absolute Chaos through. Oh, nice side skate out of there. Lead jammer status. 4 leads in a row for Alaska. And did we lose our jammer?
We did. It looks like Bad Habit Barbie in the box for Team Desi, making this a power jam for Alaska.
It's a 5th jammer penalty in favor of Alaska. Minute and a half on the jam clock.
And it looks like we now have a second skater in trouble of fouling out. Moxie Balboa for Team Desi. So that's 2 skaters on Team Desi right now, sitting with 4 penalties.
Oh. If it's a scoreless jam for Team Desi and 4 more by Absolute Chaos make that a 6-point jam. So 115 to 59, 4.5 minutes on the game clock. And don't go far because we have another game. The 4 o'clock game is going to be MORD, which is Missouri Roller Derby versus Jersey. Jersey did win earlier today, and this will be Missouri's first game of the day. But there's many arch rival skaters on that roster, and I can't wait to see Missouri play.
And this did start out as a power start for Alaska. Bad Habit Barbie did start in the box, but it was only for a second. Barbie was already standing and is out on the track. Both jammers trying to get through the opposing wall of skaters, and a really good hit by Sugar Honey Iced Tea, bringing back Bad Habit Barbie. At the front of the pack, we have Vix, who made it through, getting lead for Alaska.
5 leads in a row for Alaska. Bad Habit Barbie still on initial, getting a nice push through the pack, but having to get around Tiffinator and Nova, which is not going to be an easy task. Vic's already around for a scoring pass. And through. And we still have blocker in the box. Bad Habit Barbie through on initial. Okay, Vic's. That was a quick. Oh, what a lump. Nova with a great offense on that pass. That was so good. Quick 2 scoring pass.
And now we know why Nova got MVP in that last game.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't know, if you missed the last game.
Three minutes on the game clock. 4-3 pack advantage for Alaska.
We have Mila Gritos on the track with Absolute Chaos.
Absolute Chaos going right into that tripod of green at the front. Mila looking for an outside path. Aska Jam back on the track.
Going back and forth, trying to find that opening, getting pushed out of the sides. And it looks like Mila Gritos takes an opening on the inside, gets lead jammer.
That was pretty. They were so caught up on this side.
Yep.
The inside lane was wide open. They caught it this time. I love Mila's really going for the apex jumps all day long.
One.
Yes.
If the opportunity has been there, Mila has been trying to take it.
I love it.
And we have a pretty spread out pack right now. And out of the pack is Absolute Chaos. Both jammers on point collecting passes.
Ooh.
And Mila Gritos calls it off from within the pack, but was able to score all 4 of those points.
Hard fought 4, but 63 for Desi, 123 for Alaska. So 60 points separating these two teams. Minute 41 on the game clock. Ooh, Tokyo fans. Tokyo's back on the line for Team Desi. I believe that's Janet. Yes, a lot of Mila love in the chat. And MORD, indeed. We're ready. Okay, ooh, look at the sneaky outside hip whip. Yes, Janet is your lead jammer. And then trying to get on the insides, pushing it up. Tokyo Drift almost out.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea, though, and making it difficult for them to get out.
Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea.
And makes it out. The jam is called off with 1 point for Team Alaska.
124.63. Ooh, less than a minute on the game clock. Tick tock. Both these teams have an official review and a timeout left. Aska Jam on the line for Team Desi. Vix on the line. Our high scores of each team, respectively, on the line for their teams. Aska Jam caught up Bad Habit Barbie with a kind of have a swirl of offense. Not enough.
Latina holding back Aska Jam with hitting Aska Jam with a hard hit.
Ooh, we have our first foul out right at the end of this game.
And it does look like Allison did receive a penalty. That will have been the 5th penalty of this game. That is the max you're allowed in an abridged game.
Oof. Uh-oh.
Right at the end of the game, and it looks like both jammers pushing out of the pack. And we had jammer push out other jammer.
It did slow down Aska Jam a little. Vix is halfway through pack. Vix calls it. That's the end of that game, but that was a fun one. So Alaska takes their first win of the day. Team Desi takes their second loss of the day, but that was a fun game. Don't go far, y'all. Like I said, MORD versus Jersey. It's the Midwest and the East. Yo.
Thanks for joining us. We hope to talk to you later. I'm Carmen Slam Diego.
And I'm Muffin Tumble.
Have a good one.
And if you, the MVPs, yes, we love these MVPs. It's going to be Petty LaBelle for Team Desi and Absolute Chaos for Team Alaska. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Don't go far.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
Hi folks, Line here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.